When I'm out by myself, I can enjoy things to a certain degree and take a lot of pleasure in those things on a solo walk or hike. But there's a very special thing that happens when you share with other people. I've seen some really beautiful sights that I would like to share with people. I remember many of them that I just was thinking, wow, this is such a great experience, and I'm here by myself and there's nobody else to enjoy it with me. From an early age, I remember that I had a forest really close to the house, about a half a block away, and I just really wanted to go over there and go through the forest, explore. And I was only about 9 years old. I didn't think my parents would let me, but they agreed to let me go over and do that. And from then on, I was allowed to go hiking in the local forest. I still go out hiking just about every day, quite often anyway, every week. And when I go out, I don't have to go very far here in Flagstaff, Arizona to enjoy the creation, to enjoy things. Just being out in the woods is better than watching TV sometimes. It's just a treat to be out there. And I never know what I'm going to see. Recently I was out and saw some antelope really close to my home. When I'm out, I don't always just go from one place to the other as fast as I can. That's what I used to do when I was young, but I've learned that slowing down, you can see things. So quite often I'll sit down and I'm just sitting there looking around, and all of a sudden I realize there's some really neat things happening here where I'm sitting. There's bugs, there's plants, there's flowers. When I'm out on a solo hike and so forth, those are times where I can pray, I can meditate. That's valuable to me. On the other hand, it's really different and unique to be able to share things like that with people. Around the time that I was about 53 years old, I was introduced to tour business by another associate or friend of mine, and he invited me to actually do a tour for him. He had a small little business, and I started doing a couple of tours for him every now and then, and realized that it was something that I enjoyed doing, sharing God's creation with people. I didn't ever think though about maybe doing my own business. It kind of was something that was beyond my control in some ways, because I just almost fell into it. But I think that God was really guiding me and directing me into that. I decided to do something a little bit different than other people do, and that was to offer custom private tours. I decided that people wanted something more specialized and unique. As soon as I started doing that, built a website that shared that type of information with people, I started getting emails and phone calls right away. There are a lot of photographs and paintings that have been made about special places at the Grand Canyon, and they have attracted a lot of attention. And so when you go to places like the Grand Canyon or Zion National Park or Yosemite or Yellowstone, everybody goes to those special places. But I also like to take people to other unique places where you're away from the crowds and help them to see those things differently. You really have to have eyes to see sometimes. You have to be encouraged to look at things in a different way to be able to appreciate them. So I've found that I do have the ability to do that with people a lot. And I have the privilege of doing that, because all of a sudden, as I share this and as I point out certain things to people and the way to see certain things, all of a sudden their eyes brighten up and they realize, I think I understand what you're saying. I think everybody needs to have personal time, time alone, time that they can think, pray, um, go over things that are important to them. And at the same time, I think everybody needs to be able to spend time with other people and to enjoy their company and to share things together, because that's really where you grow, probably more than any other place in life.